past 6 months have shown us how difficult it can be, and even unappealing for a lot of buyers who even could say to brands, oh, I don't even want to go there, just send me an Excel by email. And so that's the situation. And understanding that, what we did was build a system that would be as close as possible to a B2C experience. It centralizes everything for them in a very easy way with easy statuses. It also gives them a channel of communication with the brand. So it's not just orders, it's also instant messaging. And you can even see if someone's online or offline. It's sort of almost a LinkedIn kind of a chat message. And so you can contact brands, you can chat with them, discuss with them, you can send emails. You can do all of those things there. And also you can ask a brand to set up a video meeting integrated into the platform. And so you don't even need to install a Zoom or any software on your computer. It's all there and it's all online. One thing that people may not have realized is that this project is actually a much larger project. The platform was actually built for physical events. So Playtime is using it now, but also White Milan, a very a show that's existed for many years, a super important show in Milan that has women's wear mostly, also is using the platform. And the show View, that's a men's show in Paris, is also using the platform. You're logged in as a buyer on the Playtime marketplace. Well, you've got a switch marketplace button at the top of it, and you can go to any of these other shows and order brands from these other shows and other market categories without switching out and creating a new account. So what we're giving brands is basically an amazing tool that has everything they need to manage their lines. It's an amazing tool for reps as well, who have their own independent account in which every order from the buyer in their region, their state, their country always goes to them. So we're really protecting the reps in this platform as well. And brands can also do, invoicing, credit notes, delivery notes, video meetings, all kinds of exports. They can integrate the system with their own systems. So basically, we're not going to get into the detail of functionalities as it's going to get boring, I'm afraid, but it does everything a brand really needs to have to work as a team with their whole team and with their whole team worldwide as well. Very simply, when you sign up to the platform as a brand, there's a first login that's automatic with very simple things to set up. But there's always a customer service, customer support that's available there to help you then. And at the end of this first login, there's a compulsory first meeting, Zoom, Skype, or whichever call with a shared screen with an expert that helps you set up your account. So there's always, for every brand, someone who verifies all of the settings and then helps the brand upload their first items, teaches them how to do it so that everyone can be independent. Then there's a second video meeting that's planned with another, with an expert. That second meeting is once everything's been uploaded, to talk about orders, to talk about sending emails, to explain all of those things and make those functionalities accessible to brands. Apart from that, any brand can book an appointment with a customer support expert anytime. Whichever platform you're on, if your account is not active, meaning you've added all your buyers and your prospects to your address book, and you're sending invitations through the platforms regularly, and you're promoting it, and you're calling, and you're sending emails, and doing all of that, if that is not done, there's never going to be any satisfaction and any results for brands. Because you've got to put yourself in the head of a buyer, in the mind of a buyer also. When you're going to a new line, you're not going to buy it. You're not going to buy any styles unless you're able to see them from all sides. Even better, have a video for each product. I know it's time consuming, but there's so much all of us can do now with a phone. Videos are really amazing. They've been talking a lot about 3Ds lately, but I don't believe in that yet very much, because it still doesn't give you the real feel of what it is. When you're in a bar, you want to see things, you want to see how they fall, you want to see what they look like when someone's wearing them. So those are things that can be done on the platform. You can have a video for each of your products as well. So those features need to be used absolutely. Now, the next level of it is going to be that some brands, unfortunately, don't have the team, or are a little overwhelmed at the last minute and don't have the time or the knowledge or capabilities to upload their lines and pictures and link everything, etc. So we've got a small fee. It's at cost price to have a developer do that for the brands and upload everything. So that's one thing we can do. The other thing, of course, is trying to build an even closer relationships with the brands, and giving them the possibility of being truly accompanied by someone who can give them some advice also. But we're also going to build some material that they can check anytime without anyone, and be able to see it. This platform is between 2 to 5 times less expensive than any other existing platform at the same level. And the reason for that is that it's a platform for sort of a community of people who want to join strengths. So we had rather have less brands, but every brand that is on the platform needs to commit to being active, because only as a group we can really survive this. Honestly, not too bad. There were 105,000 pages viewed. There were 90,000 visits from 115 countries in the past, well, since June 1st, actually, the season. We had 5,700 buyers that signed up, and verified buyers, that's the most important part, that signed up onto the platform. So indeed, yes, it was quite successful, we feel, but we can go even further next season, and we're actually working on all of those things based on the experience that we've built over the past 6 months, which was precious. We are moving ahead with the Playtime shows, and so they're all scheduled as normally end of January and February, because we've had a lot of buyers, a lot of brands who've contacted us and asked us to absolutely do something. They all know that the business is not going to be crazy, obviously, but the industry needs to get together again. We need to put some energy back into the system, and we need to get together. We need those shows, not just for sales, but also because people need to build experience, exchange, communicate, and meet face to face. So that's the reason why we've decided to do that. We're hoping it's going to go ahead. It's going to happen. Nobody knows. I can't say today it is going to happen. It would be stupid, because nobody knows. I think end of November will be the final deadline for all of us to really know what's going to happen in January and February, obviously, because afterwards, anyways, it would be too late. I'd say to everyone, look ahead and be active and do things. I mean, it's a frightening times, but we need to be active. We need to be on point. We need to do things and discuss and do things really together, because even though everything's so uncertain, we can't be still, because stillness is the worst thing that we can be in.